welcome to Tiny Glade. This is a bit of an unusual video on my channel, but I saw this game today and I absolutely fell in love with it. Today we're gonna be doing a medieval village on this plot of land here, and I feel like we should start with a house. Making anything on this game is incredibly easy and satisfying. Look at that. Alright, we have our beautiful house here. And we can start decorating it with a few windows and things. So this is not going to be a super fancy house, as it is just a village. You know, I think this is a bit too tall. Oh, there we go. It feels way more into scale. And now we can add windows. Chimney. Oh, there we go. This is looking so nice. And it was so quick to make also. It's looking pretty nice. Usually people start with the roads, but I like to start with at least one house. So it gives me a notion of how things should be placed. So it's time for the roads now. So I would like to keep these tiny. So here we go. It's going inside there. It's going to go around this house. It's going to be pretty medieval with not so many straight lines all over the place. Oh, there we go. This is already looking so good. But we can add a few more houses all over the place. So this house here would be a bit fancier with this kind of window. And double windows all over the place. Oh, look at these. Looking so good. So this house is a bit special. As you can see, it's a bit bigger than this one. And it will have like a little area to grow crops and possibly have animals in. What I'm thinking about, they are like a rich family. And they have enough money to afford a bigger area. Realistic. Unfortunately, I do not have the ability to add animals to these animal pen / crop farming area. So what we're going to be doing is adding some flowers, some beautiful flowers. Because even in the medieval times, people loved flowers and beauty like that. I'm going to make these bushy. And this one also bushy. Oh, look at that. I feel like this one could also be bushy. There we go. This is looking pretty nice. We can also add a beautiful tree somewhere over here. What do you think? About here. Yeah, this is looking so sweet. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. That is beautiful. For our third house, we're going to be building it here. And before I forget, I got to change the color of the roof. These people over here, they are rich, so they can afford a fancier roof made of copper. But these people over here, they are not that fortunate. So, we're gonna be building their house. So, for the third house, I want to add a tiny door over here and a window. It looks so good already. I think perhaps we can add a second window over here, just so it doesn't feel that empty. Oh, there we go. We can change these also, because I don't like that sign over there. Doesn't make much sense. And they also need a chimney, because no one wants to freeze in winter. Right, moving on to the 5th house. We're gonna be doing something a bit different here. I want to make it not follow a grid. Even though this house is a bit tinier than this one, it will be a quite big house. It will be a bit different because it has these side things on the roof. And I feel like these looks pretty cute. Not both of them though. I do wish to have them be smaller. And also, I feel like we can make these a bit bigger. So here on the side, we have 2 little tiny windows. And also here we're going to have the door. And I've just realized this is a bit too tall. That is more like it. Oh, this is looking pretty good. So on the back of this house, we're going to have a little patio. And we're going to surround it with a few houses. And all those houses will have access. Okay, so we've been working a bit more on this courtyard and it's looking pretty nice. It really is like a private courtyard to the people that live on these houses here. And also, in front of it, I made 2 houses that look pretty nice. They're a bit more spacious. I mean, these one not much, but they have more land and they are less crowded like these ones over here, which is like the center of the village. So we're gonna keep working on adding a few houses along this street here, and I feel like we can add a 3rd house here. Oh, there we go. It's looking pretty nice, isn't it? I feel like it is. I really love it. It's such a good house. It feels so cozy with the trees around it. So here I decided to make a bigger house, so it fits a bit better, as this is one of the main roads of the city. This game is so intuitive that it makes it really easy to make scenarios that look like these. It's so pretty. It's so adorable. You know what we're missing in our village? Pond. I have the perfect spot to make one, which is just about here. A fun thing on these game is that you can pet ducks and sheeps. Also, if you delete the water, they fly away. For finishing. Oh, look, the sheep. Screams, look at it. Oh, look at that. It's so cute. For finishing this villa, we're going to add a lovely flower plantation over here because mainly this village exports, because this village mainly exports flowers and lavender, which is this flower over here. I mean, it at least looks like it a tiny bit. Well, that's going to be it for today's episode, and I hope you enjoyed this lovely game. I had a blast building this city, and I hope you had a blast watching me building it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.